Good morning, good life. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is quite a weird feeling. I have literally not recorded a video in 3 months. It might even be longer than that. I think the last videos I filmed were the end of May, so it's been a while. I wanted to sit down and have a little bit of a more relaxed conversation with you today. That being said, I have the feels, but we'll get to that. There are some things that were happening in the comments lately that I want to address, and so that's how we're kicking things off. You know, going hard. Before I get all serious on all that kind of stuff, I'm back from 3 months. It's been 3 months. You guys probably know this because I've talked about it so much in the last 3 months that I was taking 3 months off. When I was editing all my content, I was like, girl, how many times are you gonna tell them that you're leaving for a while? I took a little bit of time for vacation. That was until about mid-July, and then I've been writing the book since then. The book is Good Morning, Good Life, shocker. I'm very excited. That is something I've been wanting to bring to you for a while, and we're on target for early 2020. So, book coming very soon. My friends over in Shine Squad have heard all about this and the progress of the book lately because I've been kind of hanging with them in the social land during the 3 months because it was really all I could commit to for that time. It's super important for me to get focused when I'm writing, so we were chatting and I'm so pumped. We got to 250 members and now we have a daily podcast. We're having so much fun. Awesome. If you don't know about Shine Squad yet, the link will be in the description, but they've been a big help in getting the book done because they gave me all the ideas for how we could make this the best possible thing for you. And so with all those ideas and some very focused writing time, I think we got a nice result. So what I was hoping to chat with you about today was a little bit of a situation in my comments in the last month or so. Sorry, I'm spinning a lot, by the way. I've got the spinny chair. That one I can't spin because it's just so loud. You guys already know I'm so dramatic about that chair. There was a little bit of disappointment in the comments on a recent video about sponsors and sort of the placement and the execution of those. Bottom line, if you do not watch the rest of this video, that's fine. I have a lot more to say. But the most important thing that you need to know is that I hear you, I see what you're saying, and I'm gonna make some changes. I definitely think that there can be more creativity that can happen, and I want you to feel acknowledged for letting me know because, of course, we're in this together. I do this for you, and so I'm gonna continue to make those better because they're fun for me. I mean, I literally was getting called out because I spent a lot of time on it, and that's completely fine. We talk a lot about time. Your time is very important, but it hadn't even crossed my mind that it was too long because I genuinely was having a fun time when I was talking about it. So when I went back and watched it, I was like, what's everybody up in arms about? I was like, oh yeah, I was kind of rambling that day. And I did get into a little bit of too much of a formulaic rotation of getting video done, getting video done, getting video done, getting ready to leave for a while. And so it just didn't hit me. It happened. I want you to know that it's not because I was trying to take advantage in any way. I genuinely just enjoy that particular sponsor, and I was trying to come up with another fun story as to why they are applicable in my life, and I went down a rabbit hole. So a couple minutes too long, really bummed that you guys were super upset about it because that video I was so looking forward to putting out because it's something that people have been asking me about. So anyway, I just want you to know, corrections are coming, my darlings. As a matter of fact, I went back and edited, you probably noticed, I went back and edited one of the final sponsor integrations that went out after that one did, just so we could start to experiment already with moving things around. So the feedback about the execution of sponsorships, no big deal, except for when we kind of get to a point of a certain level of judgment, a certain type of judgment. And that is more what I have the feels about talking with you today, because I need to clarify a few things. Maybe this comes from taking 3 months off and not recording videos, but I'm gonna tell you how I really feel today. How's that? You are following this channel because you are looking for advice. You're looking for tips. You're looking for things that are gonna help you succeed, whether they be super actionable things that you can do right now or more long-term plays, things that take time for you to eventually see the benefits of. Regardless, we're trying to be more productive, more efficient, more balanced in this journey of going after the life that we want. That's what I'm here to help you with. And I announce it in every single video. Some of my advice is crazy, some of it is easy, and no matter what, it is something that has worked for me. I don't teach anything that is not real. I don't have sponsors that are not a part of my life that I'm not excited about. I tell you anything I know only because it worked for me. And that is because I am ruthlessly focused on finding any information I know to be true and hoping that it will work out similarly for you if you execute on those things. Ruthlessly focused. I want the life that I want so bad. And part of it is sitting here and telling you how I'm doing it so that you can have this journey with me. I am not perfect. Things are not always perfect. Things always don't work for you. But I have a lot of different things on my mind. And that is because I am a businesswoman. I don't sit in this chair and pretend to do YouTube full time. I make it very clear to you what I do on a regular basis, whether I'm speaking or talking to clients or we're on a shoot for Aftermark or whatever the case may be. I make it really, really clear all of the things I have going on in my ventures because yes, YouTube is a thing that fuels my business, but because I'm a businesswoman, I also have a lot of other things going on. And I want to share that with you because again, ruthlessly focused on finding what works for me. And I want you to know it works for me just in case it works for you. And I'm not going to pretend like it's just, oh, YouTube videos and money just magically falls out of the sky because that's not real life. And if I was trying to make that a thing, then that would really suck for you because my advice would definitely not work because that is not real. That is not real. This is why I do not shy away from sponsors because these tend to be really incredible opportunities to talk about something that I absolutely love as a part of a larger conversation with you. Because if it's something I love and it's a part of the equation of why I love it and the other tips that go along with it, you need to know. Like, I would not be your good friend if that was not the case. So in addition to that, I am a businesswoman. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like money's gonna fall out of the sky. I have to do things to make it happen. And that is why sponsorships are a wonderful additional revenue in addition to other things that I have going on. If this is something that you hope to achieve at some point, maybe you're a content creator or somebody that is doing something where sponsors do align, then I want you to know that I fully support you. And I do not like where the conversation of sponsorships has gone. And I think it has a lot to do with where my negative feelings are about the word influencer, because we're putting sponsorships and influencer into this box. But the only reason why they work so well together is because of the storytelling aspect of it. And it is because of the generosity of sharing information. And it is because that is worth something. It is worth something to a lot of people, not just a brand. If we're getting to the heart of this problem, I genuinely am bummed and saddened by how much money is made to be the bad guy. Like, money is the bad guy. That sucks because we all need money on a daily basis in order to live. And if you're going after the life that you want, there needs to be a little bit of money involved. It doesn't matter if you want to be the richest person in the world. It doesn't matter if you're okay on being a minimalist and not having very many things and not needing a whole lot. You still need it. We still need to carry something in our wallet, or I guess in our phone, because you can just digitize it now, in order to be able to exchange goods, to live, to thrive. If I'm here to share a couple of ways for you to go after the life that you want, you're gonna need a little bit of money, and so sometimes money is a part of the equation. Therefore, money is a part of the conversation. So if you are excited about the prospect of that for yourself, but you are not willing to empower someone else who has started to figure it out for themselves, is doing it, and is also trying to show you a little bit of it, then this is not the place for you. That is not how we are here. This is what we call the limiting mindset, which is already something that I struggle with, and you kind of grow up with different versions of limiting mindsets, and you have to get past it. For me, it is a really big priority to get past it. There is more than enough in this world for all of us. It's only going to happen if you make it happen. And somebody can't just make it happen for you. We can do everything we can to share the information and share advice and give you a blueprint or give you a step-by-step process or give you the connections, but you still have quite a bit of work to do on your own. I really try to lay it all out. I am very bad at hiding information. I want to share all the information. I know it's valuable to you because it's valuable to me, and that is what makes these conversations even more fun. It makes me feel worthy in front of the camera. And that's why I've made like thousands of videos with pretty much all the information I know in my head. I have to put it out into the world. And so that is lovely because that's why we're here. You need to do you, and I have so much respect for you and your time, and I'm sorry if that was ever in question. I will absolutely work on that. But you do you. I am not going to sit here and pretend like you do not know how to work the fast forward button on YouTube. You do you. Go to town. I'm not sitting there monitoring you watching my video. I'm hoping that you get to the best part too. And I'm going to try to make that a lot easier for you. But to be so focused on bringing somebody down because that's putting you out. I have made thousands of videos, and it's because I care that deeply about getting you this information. Sometimes I need you to cut me like this much slack, just like this much. We as women need to support each other in what we do, because if we hope to make that same dollar that the man makes, that we continue to talk about is not being made, and we continue to say that we're not quite there yet. If we want to do that, we need to start changing the conversation and making it about supporting each other and not tearing each other down. Especially when you see someone who is doing everything in their power to go after the life that they want, to make that change in the world and in their life. It is the people that are doing the work that are going to make that change. That's the only way it's going to happen. So you can either be a part of the change or you can commentate on it. And I prefer not to commentate on it. I prefer to be the change. Probably one of the biggest mistakes that I have made is not commentating on it more, not making it perfectly clear how I stand on this issue and women empowerment in general. And I'm sharing with you right now that that is going to change immediately. Starting right now, this is way too important to keep ignoring. I'm not going to sit here and pretend like it's all sunshine, rainbows, and calendar blocking, because it is not. It is so much more than that. I mean, I do love me some calendar blocking though, so that's not going away, okay? So here is my ask for you. If you're down, stick around. I have never been more dedicated and more focused on making a difference in both of our lives than I am right now. There's a lot of things going on that I don't want to share just yet, but significant changes in the way that I'm doing things so that I can be better for you in that way. If you're not down and you have the agenda of leaving negativity in the comments when you could be doing your life's deep work, then you can go. Do you. If you gotta go, you gotta go. Go find the right person for you. I've been doing this a long time, and that's okay. I don't watch the same people today as I did maybe 5 to 10 years ago, because we all grow up, we all change. I'm continuing to grow up, I'm continuing to change, and I'm going to continue to share that person with you. If it's not for you, I am okay with that. I'm a business owner, I am a woman, I am in digital, I am on YouTube, I have employees. Like, this is the whole thing. I'm not just a decision maker. I am a decisive maker. I make a decision and then I make it happen. And that is the only thing, if you learn nothing else from me, that is the only thing that has changed my life more than anything else. Making a decision and going and doing it. Because you quickly find out, does it work, does it not work? Is it a win, is it a fail? Whatever the case may be. One of the most amazing things you can do for yourself is be decisive. Make a decision. Not just, what am I having for breakfast today? That could be a healthy decision. Make a decision about who you spend your time with. And I'm okay if that's me. I'm also okay if it's not me anymore. But to go after someone's livelihood because it's inconveniencing you, when potentially somebody has tried very hard to be some kind of light in your life where you may not have had it is simply unfair. And your expectations are off the friggin' charts. And I don't know if you heard, but we don't do expectations around here because it's a recipe for disappointment. We don't do disappointment. We try not to do disappointment. This may look like disappointment. This is not. This is empowerment. You, no matter what you stand on today, you have empowered me to speak up about this. And any women out there who are trying to make money, not just for themselves, maybe for their families, for the potential of their future, to pay off student loans, to buy a house, to have some savings, I want to be here for you. Because we're not going to ignore the fact that this is a part of the whole thing. Make a decision for yourself. And be as serious about that decision as you are about the decisions that you make about other people. Because that is power. Because you only have control over the former, yourself. That's it. Okay, well, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm feeling. That's what I felt was the most appropriate thing for me to bring to the table today now that I'm recording my first video in a few months. That's what was on my mind. And I think we need to do a lot more of what's on my mind real time around here because I am an individual, I'm a person, and I want to share that person with you because that person has done whatever has taken place before this point that you've seen that has been helpful in your life that brought you back. And so hopefully there's something there that you enjoy. But we can't all be perfect, can we? We can't. No, I've tried so hard. Woo, this has been refreshing. It's been nice to chat with you today. I hope that you're having a lovely day, and I hope to see you come back. I really do, because things are going to get even more exciting for us around here. And that includes you, because if you're staying, you mean it. All right, well, that's all for today. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate it. As always, make sure you subscribe for good vibes, kiss the ones you love, and go after the life you want. Cheers.